What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, I'm Blessed, bringing you another NBA 2K13 video. I'm still not starting. I'm about 6 games in now. We playing the San Antonio Spurs, the Battle of Texas. Not really a Battle of Texas because San Antonio and the Mavericks really run this state. So the Houston Rockets trying to show and prove that they got what it takes. So here I am, about to get subbed in. But first off, I want to talk about NBA, the real life NBA. James Harden gets traded from Oklahoma City to the Houston Rockets. I need y'all to tell me what you guys think about that trade. He got traded for Jeremy Lamb, Houston Rockets first round pick, and who's the other player? He got traded for Jeremy Lamb and Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin's an athletic player. I think he's fairly decent, but in my opinion, I think Oklahoma City made a not so smart move. I think they should have kept James Harden. They had the team to make it to the championship. All they did by getting rid of James Harden was let the Lakers win the West. That's basically what they did by doing that. In the playoffs, if y'all remember the playoffs last year, Oklahoma City really did their thing against Los Angeles Lakers, and this was before Dwight Howard. And the person that stood out the most in that series was James Harden. James Harden really put the final touches, the killing blow, if that's what you want to call it. He literally ended the Lakers season last year. The Lakers have a hard time defending James Harden, especially with James Harden coming off the bench because he's such a versatile player. I'd say, I don't know how to explain this, but coming off the bench, he is the best player coming off the bench. He can start on any team. I honestly think he should have been starting for Oklahoma City. But they kept him coming off the bench, which was a smart move by Oklahoma City. I would never have gotten rid of him. They just lost a key element. If you can get a player to drop 24, 25 points coming off the bench, and at times he can go off and get 30 points in a game, that's just 6 man. Nobody should be doing that coming off the bench, but James Harden was doing that. He sparked that bench so much. There's no way I would have got rid of James Harden if I was Oklahoma City. I would have just started building. The players is young. They're getting better. There's no reason to make drastic moves unless it's at the power forward position, maybe to help out Ibaka. But, I mean, hey, what are you going to do? Houston Rockets just got better. So I'm looking at the power rankings on ESPN. Miami Heat stays at number 1. The San Antonio Spurs move up 2 spots from last week due to their preseason play. The Lakers drop 1 spot from the number 2 to number 3 spot because they saying, I mean, honestly, it was we literally witnessed the finest 0-8 preseason start by any team. They played so well and they didn't win a game. I don't know if that makes any sense, but they looked good. They played well. They still got some tweaks to work out, but they didn't win a game. So I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying, especially being a Lakers fan. They looked good there in preseason, but they didn't win anything. Oklahoma City drops 2 spots from where they were at last week because of the trade to James Harden. Like I said, guys, I literally think they just gave the Lakers the West. They gave up. San Antonio, I want to give San Antonio a chance. They still look good. They still look great. But honestly, in my opinion, they're getting old. I don't know if they can last a full 82-game season. Last year was a shortened season. They could make it. They were looking good on a shortened season. But on a long-term season, I don't know if Tim Duncan got it in them. I don't know if Tony Parker can stay healthy that long. I don't know if Manu Ginobili can stay consistent for that long. The Brooklyn Nets move up 1 spot from the 12th to 11th seed. The Chicago Bulls are moving up. The more, I guess, the closer Derrick Rose gets to being healthy, the more they'll start to move up. They start to shine. The Houston Rockets moved up 5 spots, guys. With this trade, James Harden literally gave the Houston Rockets a boost of 5 spots. I mean, granted, they are ranked 21. They literally Houston Rockets just moved from not making the playoffs to probably maybe an 8 to 7 seed in the playoffs. I really think they may outdo Golden State in the West, just for the simple fact that they got James Harden and they are improving. And I honestly think this is not the last of it. We're going to see a lot of Jeremy Lin to James Harden action this season, and this may be an exciting season for the Houston fans. I mean, I don't think they're going to go too far, but I think they got room to improve. Portland Trailblazers moving up. They got a new coach. They're doing big things. I don't know what else to tell you about the Portland Trailblazers. The New Orleans Hornets, they dropping. They're losing their edge. But I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say about that. The Magic, they dropped 2 spots from last week. They ain't going nowhere. The Cleveland Cavaliers stayed at the 28th spot with the Magic at 29. And lastly, the Charlotte Bobcats, they're just losing their edge. So here we got the biggest jump. The Utah Jazz jumped from the they jumped 6 spots from last week, and the 76ers dropped 7 spots from last week. So 76ers really took a big hit. But anyway, guys, this is my video. We're doing an interview. I didn't do too well. We lost this game. I made a lot of rookie mistakes, but go ahead and subscribe. Rate the video. Go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot more videos coming out, and there'll be a secret giveaway coming up in my next video, so stay tuned for that if y'all manage to make it to the end of the video. All right, y'all. Deuces. I'm out.
Get the most out of this team in the long run. So I'm going to put my trust in him and keep playing hard.